Welcome to today's educational video on aphasia, a complex language disorder affecting many individuals worldwide. Aphasia is a condition that impairs a person's ability to communicate through language, both in speaking and understanding. Aphasia is not a single disorder but a group of language disorders caused by damage to the brain's language centers. Symptoms vary based on the type of aphasia, but common signs include difficulty speaking, repeating words, struggling to understand conversations, and trouble reading and writing. Broca's aphasia, also known as non-fluent or expressive aphasia, is characterized by difficulty forming complete sentences, limited vocabulary, use of short phrases, difficulty finding the right words and relatively preserved language comprehension compared to expressive abilities. Wernicke's aphasia, also known as fluent or receptive aphasia, is characterized by fluid, meaningless speech, difficulty understanding spoken and written language, anomia and neologisms, and a lack of awareness of language errors. Global aphasia is a severe form of aphasia affecting multiple language modalities, causing limited speech output, difficulty in coherent sentences, impaired comprehension, and difficulties in object identification and comprehension, although some individuals can answer basic yes or no questions. Conduction aphasia affects Broca's and Wernicke's areas, resulting in fluent speech with paraphasias such as substituting or jumbling words, impaired repetition, and relatively preserved comprehension compared to repetition difficulties. Anomic aphasia is characterized by difficulty finding and producing words. They forget verbs, nouns, and pronouns in speaking or writing, often using nonspecific words like it or thing. They can describe an object's function but cannot remember its name. Transcortical motor aphasia is similar to Broca's aphasia, characterized by non-fluent speech, which means that speech halts with many starts and stops. Further, it shows difficulty forming grammatically correct sentences, preserved repetition skills, and difficulties initiating speech and expressive language. Transcortical sensory aphasia is a condition similar to Wernicke's aphasia but with preserved repetition abilities, resulting in fluent speech, impaired spoken and written language comprehension, and exceptional repetition skills. Aphasia is primarily caused by brain injuries, such as strokes, traumatic brain injuries, or brain tumors, that damage language-related brain regions. Preventive measures include managing stroke risk factors, like hypertension and smoking, to reduce the likelihood of developing aphasia. Diagnosing aphasia involves comprehensive language and cognitive assessments conducted by speech-language pathologists. These assessments help determine the type and severity of aphasia, aiding in designing personalized treatment plans. Treatment for aphasia is individualized, focusing on improving language skills and communication abilities. Intensive speech therapy sessions with SLPs, exercises targeting language comprehension, speech production, and augmentative communication methods are commonly used. Supporting students with aphasia in the classroom requires collaboration between teachers, speech-language pathologists, and the student support network. Effective communication involves speaking slowly, using simple language, allowing students ample time to process and respond, and utilizing visual aids, gestures, and facial expressions to enhance understanding. Visual aids like schedules, diagrams, and images can effectively reinforce concepts, while written instructions and assignments can be supplemented with verbal explanations. Pair students with peer buddies could help with note-taking, tasks, and social interactions, fostering a culture of understanding and empathy among classmates. Further, allow breaks and flexibility for students to manage fatigue and overwhelm, modify assignments to fit students' abilities and break tasks into manageable steps. Integrate assistive technology like speech-to-text software and communication apps to support communication and expression and will help in the classroom. Aphasia is not a lack of intelligence but a language disorder caused by brain damage, often affecting intelligent individuals with communication impairments due to neurological factors. Proper diagnosis and intervention can lead to significant language skill progress through speech therapy, adaptive techniques, and support. Aphasia is diverse, with different types and severity levels. Each person's experience and symptoms vary based on the type of aphasia and specific brain damage. Aphasia is often misunderstood as a lack of communication, but it is a condition where individuals find alternative ways to express themselves, such as using gestures, drawings, or technology. Coping with aphasia can be challenging, but many individuals adapt and find ways to communicate effectively. Individuals with aphasia can improve their communication skills with proper diagnosis, intervention and support. By raising awareness, challenging misconceptions, and fostering a supportive environment, we can positively impact the lives of people living with aphasia. Thank you for joining us in this comprehensive exploration of aphasia. Remember, understanding and empathy are key to helping those affected by this condition lead fulfilling lives.